Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Chris with InsideTheU. Just wrapped up watching First Baptist Academy in Naples, Florida here. Win 45-0 over Orlando Christian Prep. I've got some thoughts on the game that I want to get into, and it just starts with OCP and Miami commit Demetrius, Campbell, an offensive lineman. You know, definitely a difficult game for him in the offense. They had some drives where they could have scored but didn't, through a pick in the end zone. Just a tough game overall. I talked to him after the game about it, and you could see the full conversation will be for VIP subscribers on the website. But he said they've got a young team, and you know, and one thing I did ask him too, he's got so much size over his counterparts on the defensive line that he went up against. And it was interesting kind of watching him. Mostly played left tackle. He did switch over maybe 3 to 5 plays at right tackle, and when he went over there, they definitely kind of ran to that side. But just kind of watching him, he definitely has good size. He definitely has some work to do, some improvement to do, you know, to be an impact player at the college level. But I know he's excited to get to UM. He's definitely excited about how they performed in that first game. Again, full comments from him will be on the website. But just watching him, you know, I thought he did a good job of doing his best against, you know, a team that they were overmatched against, and really tried to move his feet the best he could against, you know, slighter players, you know, guys not as big as him. So watching him against the run and the pass, I definitely enjoyed that. I'll have a full video of him. I got all of his plays, kind of some ISO looks at him, so definitely stay tuned to the channel. And then just a few notes on Naples First Baptist Academy. A few guys stood out to me, in particular 2026 wide receiver Jaden Petit. I had him for 4 catches, about 75 yards and a touchdown, a 37-yard score. Really highly impressive player, a guy that I've featured on the channel before. You know, had a chance to talk with him. He's definitely interested in Miami and feels like Miami is doing a good job of recruiting him. Again, full VIP conversation with Jaden after the game, but just one of these big, tall wide receivers. I think he's got good speed. I saw that tonight. That stood out. So that was impressive to me. And then a couple 2025s, and I am going to wrap this up. I feel like they're trying to get me off the field here, but 2 2025s for First Baptist really stood out to me. A couple of committed guys. Wide receiver Bradley Martino, a wide receiver committed to Minnesota, caught a 47-yard touchdown on the final play of the first half. Really hauled it in, but earlier in the half, he did a good job kind of just making a guy miss. He's got good size at 6'3". Also, he was a guy that was watching film on the sideline. You know, First Baptist Academy is one of these programs that has immediate film on the sideline, and he was one of these guys watching it, and I asked him about it, and he said that, you know, he's really just trying to watch the DBs and see if there's things on their alignment or how antsy they are, some things he can kind of pick up on, which I thought was great, because in a game like this, it's easy to kind of get away from your tendencies and your watching film, but because he's already watching film at a high level, at the high school level, I think he's got a shot to be good in addition to his athletic ability. And then the other guy that really impressed me was safety Logan Barley. You know, had it hit out of bounds. That was impressive. Kind of just a rangy safety, good size, a K-State commit. I know the Wildcats are excited to have him, but he tracked down a running back that looked like they was going to score. It was on a kind of a busted play, and it was actually called back with a penalty. But during the play, you know, it would have been a 50, 60-yard touchdown, and he tracked him down from behind. You just don't see that from defensive players. He was able to do that, show off his speed. So good size, good speed. He said Michigan recently reached out to him, but his recruitment, he said, it's shut down. He's going to take an official visit to K-State soon. So just a few recruiting nuggets there. Again, Minnesota and K-State certainly should be happy with those 2 guys, kind of impressive players. But again, Jaden looked good. Demetrius did well. I was glad to be here, even though 45-0 definitely game got out of hand. But great environment overall, good crowd. They actually brought the game ball in by helicopter. You don't see that at the high school level very often. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments on these guys, definitely drop below. Have a good rest of the day. Take care.